Welcome back to Gem Crypto. I'm your host Jemmy, here to bring you another must-know update from the crypto universe. You know, a lot of folks say that in the world of crypto, when one narrative starts getting hype, then pretty much all projects in that area tend to do well. Out of all these narratives, one of the safest bets is, of course, RWAs or real-world assets. This is because these RWA products are just traditional financial products at the end of the day. And one thing we learned about Bitcoin Spot ETF is that big institutions are really coming in. So that's how you know RWAs will still be around in the next 10 years, which is more than what can be said for most other passing crypto fads. As the name RWAs is only getting more popular since the past year, what do we know so far about the sector though? First off, big names like Larry Fink are talking about the next major shift, which is to tokenize financial assets. Imagine every stock and bond having its own digital ticker on a general ledger. What does that mean for you? It would mean instant transactions, no more waiting days for stocks and bonds to settle. Plus, when it's time to vote on shareholder decisions, the process becomes crystal clear. Each shareholder can directly vote, eliminating any shady business. But that's only for traditional assets, right? Why should you care if you're in crypto? You see, they are not just a cool tech gimmick, they are about to revolutionize investing. We are talking about making it easier and cheaper to invest, opening doors to fractional ownership and improving transparency. This is a big deal because it makes high-value investments accessible to more people. More accessible to larger groups eventually means more funds to be pulled in, which explains why all these finance dudes are eyeing this sector. Even big layer 1 projects are slowly getting into RWAs. Like Injective has recently completed its voting upgrade. Injective's RWA module will give both institutions and individuals access to financial products like tokenized fiat currency pairs, treasury bills, and exclusive credit products. People are speculating that the RWA sector will explode from the current 5 billion total value locked to a whopping 16 trillion by 2030. That's a crazy 3,200x on its TVL. To check out the analytics on RWA, you can use website like rwa.xyz. This website is also recommended by my buddy Dan. He's a great content creator, so make sure to give him a follow on YouTube as well. So anyways, on here you can check out the private credit loan and also US Treasuries. Well, obviously the definition of a private credit is a loan provided by someone other than a bank. So if you scroll down, you'll get more details like which location, which country is taking more loan. The active loans is also divided by different protocols. Obviously, we have Centrifuge being the biggest one and is building on Ethereum. So Centrifuge right now providing most of the active loans compared to Maple. So it's almost a double. If you keep scrolling down, you can also see which country is taking the most loan. So Kenya is being number 1 on the list because it has the most outstanding debt. And well, most of these countries are taking USDC and they are doing so on the protocol of Goldfinch. You can also check out the US Treasuries and the market cap. And well, I didn't know Stellar is doing a lot of RWA sector, but like using this website, I just gather this information. So again, you get the idea. This is to bring traditional financial products on-chain and you can check it on real time, so it's pretty fascinating. So now, let's take a look at some of the leading projects in the field at the moment. Centrifuge stands out in the RWA space with its unique approach to asset financing. Operating on the Polkadot network and interfacing with Ethereum through TinLake, Centrifuge lowers the capital cost for small and medium-sized enterprises, democratizing access to financing. They also provide the CFG token as income for investors, so if you want to look into that, that's the ticker symbol. Centrifuge's success is really evident in its funding rounds, having raised a total of 18.8 million from renowned investors like Coinbase Ventures and Block Tower Capital. It has been an early leader in the RWA space with the highest token market cap, highest market share by private loans outstanding, and the lowest ratio of default to active loans out of the 3 leading RWA credit protocols. That is to compare with Maple and Goldfinch. They have got 250 million in active loans, the majority of which are thanks to a large partnership with Block Tower Credit and Mega, in which Mega has issued DAI loans backed by real-world instruments managed by Block Tower. The next one on my list is Ondo Finance. Ondo Finance is a US-based issuer of tokenized securities with its recently launched Ondo token. The platform offers a range of products that cater to a growing demand for stable, backed investments in the crypto world. First, they have Flux Finance, which is to lend and borrow stablecoins against tokenized US treasuries. Next, they have the US dollar yield, or USDY, which is the first tokenized note secured by US treasuries. The third product that they have is the US Treasuries OUSG, which is the short-term US treasuries. And they also have the US Money Markets, or OMMF, which is the US government money market funds. Notably, the platform's tokenized products have a collective valuation of over 200 million, with OUSG being the most valuable according to rwa.xyz. The next project in line is Goldfinch. This is an interesting project because it changes the way we understand loan. The protocol shifts the focus from collateral-based lending, which often requires borrowers to put more crypto than they are borrowing, to a model that leverages trust and reputation. This is a game changer as it opens up crypto lending to a much larger global audience who may not have significant crypto assets to use as collateral. The protocol uses a special consensus-based trust system. This system lets borrowers show how creditworthy they are based on what other participants think, not just how much crypto they own. This approach greatly increases the number of people who can borrow and makes access to capital more democratic. Additionally, all loans on Goldfinch are backed by off-chain assets and income. This eliminates the need to use excessive crypto assets as collateral and makes DeFi more attractive to people worldwide. The last project on my list is Pendle Finance. Pendle is really gaining attention with its asset management protocol. It provides users with different strategies to increase their returns, including options to take long or short positions. One of the coolest aspects of Pendle is its yield tokenization feature paired with an AMM system, or automated market maker. This combo not only boasts liquidity, but also smoothens the trading process for yield tokens. It's really a game changer for making your investments more flexible and market responsive. Pendle also introduces vote escrow tokenomics, or VPendo, which is a fancy way of saying that if you're holding Pendle tokens, you get to weigh in on important platform decisions. Moreover, Pendle Finance is positioning itself as a decentralized alternative to the traditional finance sector's interest rate derivative market. It is super appealing for those who are looking for familiar financial mechanisms, but in a decentralized manner. So there you go, guys. That's some of the best projects in the RWA field you could check out. Of course, this is not financial advice. If you do want to invest into these projects, you still have to do your own research. As for RWAs, I think it's only gonna grow bigger because there's a huge demand from the traditional banking sector and institutions. But enough about what I think. I want to know what you think. Tell us what your favorite project is by commenting down below. In the meanwhile, if you also want more regular updates from me, do follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next one.